BYU Cougars. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oregon Ducks, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks offense will take the first swing of the game. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
The short hands, it's Fowler. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Gets it out fast. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to the air one more time. Going for the big play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Ducks line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Cougars offense will take the field for the first time. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
He's got his man. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. BYU lines up quickly. Might as well give it to him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Motion from the offense. To the air, it's Burr. Dumps it off in the flats. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understanding they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play, the defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Something about missed field goals, even long ones like that, a bit demoralizing. Now the offense set up at about the 38-yard line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Finds his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Flying down the right side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks! And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
The Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
And that really is a great play by the wide receiver for 3 reasons. 1, he knows where the first down marker is, so he gets his stance. 2, he's able to stay in bounds before securing the catch. And 3, makes the grab. Just an awesome job.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Across the 35. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Oregon! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First down for this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Burr. Quarterback adapting. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 2nd down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They keep attacking through the air. Got the back over the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fowler. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Now adjusting. Gets rid of it. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pena. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the Cougars have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. BYU right back to the line. Second down. Back to throw, it's Burr. Working the middle, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? He wants to throw here on second down. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And you've already set your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got to the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right now.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the air. Fires the pass, intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Line gets set, first down. To the air, it's Burr. Makes his connection. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. BYU lines up quickly.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Quick tempo here for the offense. Give to the back. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On second down, they'll take to the air. He makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the right. And it's picked off for the third time today. He was looking for running room, but they get him down to the 28, and now they are set up. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Back to throw, it's Burr. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Memphis. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, he'll let it fly. Sends it downfield, and it's picked off for the 4th time today. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside LaVell Edwards Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into traffic, picked off.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And he'll be brought down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on second and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So, tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Well, they're going with a run-pass option. Look, they're trying to get that first down. They hand it off, just not able to get it. It was a nice effort by the back, but ultimately now forcing fourth and short. And if I'm on offense, I think I'm staying on the field.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Ducks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
They got stuffed on second down, and still they need 1 yard here on third and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Fourth and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. This epitomizes, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Oregon 21, BYU.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Back to pass, it's Burr. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. BYU right back to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, what a grab by the defense. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Fires to the right. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Snags it. Goes out of of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of that.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Fires to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28, BYU, 10.
Looking for blockers. And the returner goes down. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
To throw, it's Burr. A little screen to the running back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. BYU will bring the punt team on the field.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Finds his big tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
BYU, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, BYU. He is a field flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Jacksonville State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This time it's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the break. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Oregon 42, BYU.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Looking to throw, it's Burr. Moving out of the pocket. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
At the 42, brings up a 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll throw it on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Steps away. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Quarterback extends the play. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got a man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, BYU.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
Hey, man, I played with Tiki Barber in the Giants, Frank Gore in the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense, even though they knew some.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Finds a tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Burr. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throwing right. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the 4th quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Unleashes one deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. With the catch, it's Velasquez. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. On second down, he's looking downfield. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Looking to scramble. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Burr. Unloads it left. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Complete. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Tackled, but he has a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Makes the grab. It's Velasquez. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On second down, wants to throw it. They had to have it, and they got it. A touchdown late in this game. The AT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Louisville. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Buys a little time. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. This guy can throw it. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Take over.
Down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Uncorks one. Makes the grab. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. First and 10 from the 37. Good job to toss that ball out. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.